Hey guys, Dan or aDrive here, bringing you guys our update for Elestrals Kickstarter and BackerKit. I know you guys have been waiting for a really long time for this BackerKit announcement, and it's finally here. So I'm gonna break it all down for you guys, give you everything you need to know. The one thing I ask is that you watch the entire video, and it's very important that you do that because there's a lot of things I gotta talk about, and it's gonna save you from having to ask questions down the road. And there's some updates I need to give you because we did run into some pretty significant issues, and I just want to talk about all that because there's a lot to talk about. So that's the gist. So first things first, BackerKit is going on. It's launching today. So by the time this video goes up, we should have already sent those surveys out. So what you're looking for is an email to your email address that you backed Kickstarter with. Go to your email, check if it's there, check spam, all that good stuff. You should see an email from BackerKit. You're gonna click that link, you're gonna go to a survey, and it's gonna allow you to essentially check out for the final part of your Kickstarter process. You're gonna put in your address, you're gonna put in your, you're gonna pay for shipping, you're gonna add things on if you wanna pick up something additional, and so on and so forth. And then you'll finalize your payment and you'll be charged right then and there. And that'll really be it. And if you have to change your address or something down the road, all that stuff, we have ways to do all of that. So again, don't stress. There's a huge FAQ that I'll feature at the end of this video as well in the description below. So you'll have all the information you should need, and we have a team ready to go in case you don't get the answers that you need. So we're gonna run this BackerKit for about 2 weeks. It's gonna end on January 29th, end of day. So I really need you guys to make sure you get those surveys in, because by getting those surveys in, you lock in your pledge, you're good to go, like you get your shipping stuff sorted. It just makes the whole process much easier. If you don't get involved then, your stuff's gonna get delayed. Like if you do not submit your address and stuff now, your stuff is gonna end up getting delayed because we have to be able to ship everything to everybody. It should be pretty obvious. So just take 5 minutes out of your day, fill out that survey, and just finish your BackerKit. Keep an eye out for that email. It should be pretty straightforward, like I said. If you don't get the email by Monday for some reason, I'm sure they're gonna get sent out in waves, you can reach out to support. So your support contact is going to be Elestrals at Offdutyninja.com. That is gonna be the email to send support to. If you have questions, you can send them there. But again, please wait and please check the FAQ and all that stuff before you send support emails. But we do have a team that can help you there. So there's something I really wanna discuss in depth here in a moment, but I'll cover some of this other BackerKit stuff real quick. If your payment failed in Kickstarter, you can still fix it in BackerKit. So just check the email for the survey. If you happen to pledge with an Apple ID, you can email Elestrals at Offdutyninja.com and they'll update it and give you access. If for some reason your shipping calculation is like astronomical, like $1,000 or something, it's probably because your country is not added to our list of countries that we're shipping to. So just reach out to us at the email that I provided a few times. So I think that's pretty much that. It should be a really easy process. We did a test run to 5% of backers and we didn't really have any issues. In fact, it went very smooth. But there was one massive problem that happened, and I need to talk to you guys about it. So basically what happened, long story short, is after Kickstarter concluded, it was of a top priority for me to get everything from Elestrals into manufacturing, because for those who don't know, a lot of this stuff is being manufactured in China, and China has their Chinese New Year, which is taking place pretty much right now. They're about to go on holiday right now, and they take it very seriously, and they're gone for weeks at a time. So there was an urgency to begin production as soon as possible, so that way we would be able to get you guys the product as soon as possible. We've been estimating for August of this year now, so August of this year, but I'm hoping to get it to you guys as soon as possible. So because of that, I had to make some decisions, and based on the research that we have and the expertise that we have internally on our team, we estimated that about 15% of you guys were gonna do add-ons, right? 15% of people were gonna say, oh, I'll grab a plushie, or I'll grab an artist collection pack, or whatever it may be. So when I put in these purchase orders to buy all of the stuff for Kickstarter, I did it plus 20% essentially, right? Like I said, okay, if we were gonna get 1,000 booster boxes, I'll order 1,200 booster boxes, and then, we'll have enough for everybody plus add-ons and then a little bit extra just in case. Well, it turns out that the sample size that we have right now, which accounts for about 3 or 4% of backers, because again, we only sent it out to 5%, 83% of you added on to your cart. Now, I am very excited because obviously that means you guys are stoked about the add-ons. A lot of you guys have waited. You were gonna add things on at the end. You were gonna add on your plushies or post-holidays, whatever it is, right? You guys were excited. 83%. In fact, they had never seen anything like this before. So you guys are turning up on these add-ons. The problem is we only have so many, right? Because I had to estimate for the 20%, and they're gonna be gone pretty much instantly. I think as soon as these surveys get sent, we're basically gonna be out of everything. So what I'm gonna do is I've already worked and spoken to all of the manufacturers, and we are going to remove those caps. Basically, I'm just gonna bite the bullet. It's gonna have a lot of extra work for me and a lot of extra cost for me, but it is what it is. I'm gonna bite the bullet and I'm gonna make sure that we can sell you guys whatever you're looking for. So if you wanna pick up a Zaptor plushie, you can get it and I'll figure it out. If you wanna pick up an artist collection pack, you can get it. We're gonna print what is ordered through the BackerKit and through this. The one thing I still have limits on right now is the starter decks, and there's a reason for that. One, I think we'll have enough, is why it's limited. But two, the starter decks are probably the highest proponent chance for things to get delayed. Like, I think I could work with everything else and figure out a way to make it so we don't get delayed, but the starter decks would create delays, I think, if we have to sell more than I already planned for. So I'm gonna keep the limits on the starter decks, but if I end up being wrong and it gets crazy and so many people are trying to get extra starter decks, then I'll navigate that appropriately and get with you guys as best as I can to get you what is fair and appropriate and everyone excited. So again, I'm blown away. I'm really excited. I mean, if you guys come in at 83% for the whole everybody who get, I don't even know, man. It's gonna give us even more runway to do awesome things with Elestrals, which is phenomenal. So thank you for that. And again, I just encourage you, this is your 2 weeks. I can't extend this any further. You got to get your stuff in. We happen to get super lucky, and the only reason why I'm really able to do all this is because they're all going on holiday this weekend, so they're not producing for 2 or 3 weeks, which means that I have a little bit extra time to gather this data from BackerKit and then come back to them and say, hey, I actually need this many. Because if you didn't know, we're actually like pretty much through production on a lot of stuff, and I'll kind of give you guys that update next. So again, I don't want anyone to be upset. I want to make sure everybody's stoked and you guys can get what you want to get. I'll deal with it on my end. Just to be clear, the only reason why we started production is because it was like a necessary evil. Like, the companies are not going to begin printing. They're not going to begin going through this process until you say, okay, I need this many by this day. This is how much it costs. I had to like make a decision at some point, right? So that's why everything was in motion. And as I go through the different add-ons and stuff, you'll see that a lot of it is actually already done or almost done, which is awesome. So we're in really good shape. This is going very well. And I'm just excited for you guys to get BackerKit and kind of take this next step for Elestrals. So let's talk a little bit about BackerKit and kind of what that looks like, some of the different things you can do. You'll be able to upgrade your pledge. So if you're someone who pledged at a tier, you want to get to a higher tier, you can do so. If you hit the 549 tier, you do get the golden Pantera card. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I just got this sample in like 20 minutes ago before I filmed this, and I do not like the sample. So I'm getting another sample, but luckily this is the easiest thing for us to get. So I'm not, in terms of like production time, it's very fast to produce. So I'm not worried about this. It's gonna be closer to this, the golden card. I want it to be like shiny and golden. This is like a Pokemon one, obviously, but this is not what I was expecting. So this will be fixed. Don't worry, you have my word for it. And I'm showing you this because I'm being honest with you guys. You know what I'm saying? The next thing is, if you go to $9.99 and above, you actually get an autographed holographic TGA aDrive card. I'm gonna sign an Elestrals prototype card for you that's holo for my collection. I mean, I've got a bunch of them over here. This is what I'm pulling from, right? I got like Sonicores. Like, these are stellar holo Sonicores on regular art. Like, stuff like this is what I'm gonna be sending, right? Like holo prototypes for my collection. So I'm gonna get those, I'm gonna autograph them, and then they're gonna get slabbed, and you're gonna get one of these as well if you go to the $9.99 and above tier. And then if you go to the $2,500 tier, you actually get the uncut sheet. And I'm not gonna hold it for you because I don't have it with me right now, but we have images to put on the screen, and those are insane, ladies and gentlemen. Uncut sheets are insane, so definitely want to snag those because only so many of those are going to exist ever. From there, when we look at the different add-ons you can obviously grab a starter deck. Reasons you want to grab a starter deck: we announced that we have custom dice in each starter deck now. So if you get the fire starter deck, you get a fire D20 countdown dice. Very awesome. And don't forget, there are stellars in each starter deck that you can get, only 99 of each. So 99 Necruffs in Trifernal starter deck, 99 Sprouters in Centaur starter deck, so on and so forth, that are stellar. And that's the only way you're going to be able to get that exact card art, which is nuts. Speaking of stellars, you got the stellar promo blister packs. This is what everybody's going for. Just for full clarity, the booster packs in these are the exact same pull rates as the booster box pull rates. So like, your chances of getting a stellar rare are the same in these packs. Your chances of getting a holo are the same in these packs. The odds are the exact same. So I think that's really cool. Plus you get the stellar spirit, which is very, very awesome. If you're like me and you want to bling out your spirit deck, you're going to want to stock up on these, no doubt about it. Then we've got the card sleeves, and I made a really big announcement about these card sleeves in the fact that they're no longer 60 card sleeves. You're actually going to get 100 card sleeves. I didn't increase the price either. We kept it the same. You get 100 card sleeves, and what's even better now is you get 60 of the stadium design and 40 of the spirit design. So you're essentially getting 2 packs of sleeves in one. It's legit insane. And the reason for that is because I actually recommend people sleeve their spirit decks with a different sleeve. That way it's easy to separate in Underworld after game, and it's just kind of like a nice aesthetic thing. So what a huge win. I think this is so cool. You get 60 of one, 40 of the other, 100 sleeves total for 10 bucks. Huge win. We're not even really making money on these. These are just awesome, and I'm really excited about that. I just wanted you guys to get some dope sleeves. I think you're gonna dig these. So stock up on those sleeves. Again, these have the prototype, or I'm sorry, the Kickstarter founder stamp on them as well. You can always add on extra booster boxes, increase your chance of pulling stellars and awesome cards. You got the playmats. I mean, listen, do you need to know about the playmats? I have one right here. This is, I shouldn't actually show that one. That one's not even for sale. This one's for sale. I was about to show you guys the one that you can't even get, but this is Circle the Sky. We have the other Circle the Sky. These are really good playmats, guys. They're stitched, very, very good quality. Definitely really excited about these. I would highly recommend snagging a playmat if you haven't, or at least a few. And then the plushies, man. These plushies are phenomenal. I've got Zaptor right here. They're beautiful. He's got little wires so you can kind of adjust his little thing here. There's like little wires in there. You've got Nimbug, one of my personal faves. That's an empty booster box I dropped. Love me some Nimbug. You already know about that. We've got Hydrake, of course. Hydrake's very large. This is a big boy. He wants to be your friend. You can add him. We've got Sprouter, of course, and then of course you've got Leviathan. I've actually got different ones here. You got Leviathan. There's a little wire in here too, so you can kind of adjust its fin, make sure it stands up nicely, just like I love Leviathan. So lots of plushies. If you're trying to snag the plushies, definitely do so. You don't want to miss that. And then what else we got? We've got the binder. I mean, if you haven't seen the binder's actually such a good deal too. I'm really proud of it. I got the sample here. You can see I've actually got prototype base set in here. I've been meaning to make a video about this, but I'll just show you guys right now. 900 card slots. It's front and back, top loading, very, very good stuff. Nice soft cover here, and yeah, 900 slots, 50 pages. So you're gonna get this. It's gonna be sick. And then the last couple of things here, you've got the Artist Collection Pack, 10 bucks, 25 cards. All of them are hollow. That's the one to grab. Everyone loves the Artist Collection Pack. And then, of course, the enamel pin set if you want to get that, because you are getting a free Flurmine pin. So if you want to get the enamel pin set with it, then you can have all 6 spirits pinned out, looking awesome. So I think that pretty much covers everything. I think I really got through everything today. Keep an eye out for your emails for BackerKit. I appreciate it. I try to make this video as quick as possible to give you guys the updates, and we'll have more updates soon. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you guys soon. If you have any issues, come Monday, send us an email, and we'll get it sorted for you. But you only have 2 weeks to do this BackerKit, so make sure you get it done. I love y'all. Let's get it.